I got to talk about the LA Clippers. So, you and I and everybody else were all told that it was the Clippers' year. Oh, my God. The Clippers are going to own the NBA because they got Kawhi. They went and got Kawhi Leonard, and they said that he was the next Jordan, the next Kobe. Max Kellerman actually said that he was better than Kobe. They said he was better than LeBron. LeBron's going to pass the torch to Kawhi. Who cares about LeBron? It's all about Kawhi. He's the face of the league. And even when the Lakers ran away with the number 1 seed in the West, it was still all about the Clippers. It wasn't about the Bucks. It wasn't about the Lakers. Didn't matter that they didn't even get the first seed in the West. No, it's Clippers. It's going to be the Clippers. Skip Bayless is it's Kawhi. And everybody's saying, LA's a Clipper city now. Then they go to the bubble. Patrick Beverley's mocking one of the great young talents in the game, Dame Lillard. Mocking him. Tell him, Cancun on 3 because you're going to be out of here. Then, I don't care what anybody says, Marcus Morris, in the first series of the playoffs, was intentionally trying to hurt Dallas Mavericks players. He can say he wasn't, but he was. You look at the footage. They've handled themselves like complete fifth graders. They've talked all the trash. They've gotten all the hype. Not even deserved, by the way.
They haven't done anything.
They haven't done anything. Ever. They haven't done anything. And over the last 10 years, the Lakers have had a playoff drought. They haven't gone to the playoffs in 10 years. And they still managed to make it back to the Western Conference Finals before the Clippers. Never mind that during that playoff drought, the Clippers had Blake Griffin come in. They had Chris Paul. Then Kawhi and Paul George and Doc Rivers. And it's time to hand over the torch to these Clippers. And the Clippers, let me tell you what they are. Let me tell you what they've proven to be. A Dollar General Lakers. They are an off-brand Dollar General version of the Lakers. That's all they'll ever be.
I don't know. Dollar General's like pretty out there.
It may be maybe Family Dollar.
Family Dollar.
Or Fred's.
Fred's. They're the
Lakers. Fred's knockoff. The Lakers are Dr. Pepper. The Clippers are Dr. Thunder. That's what it is. Kawhi is a Family Dollar version. Nah, he's Dollar General. He's a Dollar General version of LeBron.
Yeah, the rest of the team is Family Dollar. Kawhi
Paul
is good.
George is not even a Family Dollar version of Anthony Davis. He's like
a Dollar Tree.
He's like a rundown gas station in the middle of nowhere with no gas in the pumps. Like that's what the version of Anthony Davis he is. But yet they walked in there and they ran their mouths and they bullied everybody and they talked. They acted like it was just going to be given. It was just we're going to walk in here, we're going to win the title. The Clippers had an 18-point lead in Game 6 and ended up losing by 13. They had an 18-point lead in the second half and ended up losing by 13. That is a choke job, the likes of which we've never even seen. The likes of which we've never even seen. That is a
29-point swing.
Yes. And you're one win away from going to the Western Conference Finals. You're one win away from getting that chance to prove that you're LA's team because the Lakers have already made it. They're waiting on you. Yeah. So you just got to go. You got to go take care of them. And you got an 18-point lead in Game 6 against the Denver Nuggets. You let them come back and win. Then you go to Game 7. And they go out there. And Kawhi. He did. I know that he and Playoff P combined to go 0 for 13 from the field in the fourth. 0 for 13. The face of the NBA. Better than LeBron. Best duo in the league. Paul George shot a 3 from the corner and hit the side of the backboard. I'm not even exaggerating. I could get closer. If you'd have put me in the corner, I could have gotten closer. I may have airballed it. I may have hit the rim. But the side of the backboard from the supposed best duo in the league, they got killed. Now, listen, I understand all the time in sports you have teams that are supposed to be good on paper and it just doesn't pan out. I understand that. It happens all the time. But these guys talked all the trash, and at the end of the day, they proved they're just the Clippers.
They're They're the Dallas Cowboys. to
They are.
Texas.
But not even that. Not even that, though, Zeke, because at least the Cowboys have won titles in their history.
I think
At least they have something to
The
brag
Clippers
about.
are only one to not make divisional playoff, right? Like they've never made.
They've never made the Western Conference Finals.
Never.
And I don't want to hear another word about Kawhi being compared to Kobe or Jordan or LeBron. The best duo in the league is LeBron and AD. And you couldn't pull out one more win. What
And
what
look,
banner?
personally-
You know when the Lakers play in Staples, you know they got all these banners?
Yeah.
What banners are the Clippers supposed to put up? We beat the Lakers on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
We got to the second round of the playoffs. They did a smear campaign against the Lakers. They put up the billboards in L.A. taking shots at the Lakers, the commercials where he's wearing the crown saying he's the new king and all that. And I'm like, maybe you should have just concentrated on winning. Yeah, that's such a loser mentality is like, look at how much better than the Lakers we are.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Okay.
if you got to tell everybody you're better than the Lakers, maybe you should be concentrated on getting out of the second round of the playoffs.